afternoon, good evening, whichever part of the world you are joining us from. Global Council for the Promotion of International Trade, GCPIT, is proud to welcome you all to this prestigious event, the Global Sustainability Awards 2021. Global Council for the Promotion of International Trade, or GCPIT, is one of the fastest growing organizations based out of India, South Africa, UK, and US, with board and council member representation across the world. The objective of this organization is to implement relevant major national development strategies, promote foreign trade, bilateral investment, and economic and technological cooperation, carry forward cooperation with overseas trade promotion counterparts, receive overseas high-end trade and economic delegations, and much, much more. Since our launch, we have been organizing many premium online events like the Global Leadership Dialogue, Global Women's Business Summit, the Womenomics Global Mission, the Global Technology Summit, the Global Innovation Incubation and Entrepreneurship Summit, the Global Women in Trade Summit, only to name a few. At GCPIT, we are constantly on the lookout for new and innovative ways to assist businesses in expanding their global reach. And it is with this vision that we celebrated the Global Sustainable Development Summit 2021, which lasted for 3 months, focusing on each SDG in detail, with a focus on how SMEs can support and at the same time gain by following the roadmap provided by the SDGs. We didn't stop there. As per our commitment made during the Global Sustainability Summit, we launched the magazine Sustainomics, covering articles and research papers focusing on sustainability. And today we are celebrating the Global Sustainability Awards 2021, which is GCPIT's next step towards supporting the people and the planet. Through the Global Sustainability Awards, individuals and organizations are being recognized and honored today for their remarkable achievements, commitment, and activities that have had a positive influence on sustainability. The Global Sustainability Awards are recognizing those who have incorporated sustainability into their business practices. The Global Sustainability Awards will also serve as an inspiration for inclusive transformative action, business excellence, and environmental management around the world, by helping to improve natural resource management, demonstrating new ways to combat climate change, or by raising awareness of emerging sustainable challenges. We all know that our Earth is the most valuable asset that we all businesses share. Individual and corporate initiatives to preserve this critical resource are not only necessary, but also profitable in the long run. Seeking acknowledgement for your environmental friendly effort is also a wise commercial decision. We take this opportunity to congratulate all the nominees for taking the first step towards distinguishing your company from the competition. We are proud to have received nominations from young children who are really role models and inspiration for countless kids and people of all age groups. At an age when kids are busy learning the basics of life, we are proud to see that these children are leading global environmental initiatives. They give us hope and give strength to our belief that we are on the right track. We also have very experienced leaders and nominees who inspire us to do more and are great role models for us in our journey towards sustainability and towards creating a beautiful world for our future generations. For learning more from these great leaders and many others across the globe, GCPIT has launched the Great Leaders Council, which will promote innovation, partnership, sustainability, and impact leadership. And as the first step, we have launched the 1000 Great Leaders and the Global Mentor of Change initiatives. We invite you to be part of these great initiatives where we are creating more and more leaders. Before we begin, let me introduce myself. I'm Aparna G. Kumar, the Global Co-Chairperson of GCPIT and your host for today. On behalf of GCPIT, I wish to thank you all for all the support you have been giving us and also all the initiatives we launched. Looking forward to your support in the future as well. Let us begin the celebration. Next, with us, Ms. Kanika Pal, award-winning CSR and sustainability professional. She has been a great support to GCPIT during the Global Sustainable Development Summit, and it's a great pleasure to have you with us, Ms. Kanika. Over to you.
Thanks so much, Aparna, and namaste, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whichever part of the world you're coming from. It's so wonderful to listen in to everybody and the reinforcement of hope that everybody is one speaker after the other is saying. And I think that is what this award and the celebration is all about. We are celebrating champions who bring in that hope, not just as hope, but actually are living the dream as we carve out for the future as well. And I thought about what can one say in the next 5 minutes, that everybody else hasn't really spoken about, given that we have such an erudite lineup of speakers, and the recipients themselves are absolutely phenomenal in the areas of work that they represent. But we are in the VUCA world, and the VUCA world is very, very clearly shifting to the Bani world. So from a volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous world, we are shifting to a brittle, anxious, non-linear, and incomprehensible world, right? And it is this capacity of humans to still make sense of that incomprehensible world is what makes us different from everybody else surviving on that planet. And therefore, we have the bigger responsibility to collectively come and do what we must to ensure that the planet sustains itself for centuries to come. And it's not just about the future generation. I think sustainability is about the now, the very, very pressing ordeal that we are faced with to survive as we all speak in our lifetime. So sustainability is no longer about the future generation. It is about our generation. And that is how pressing the mandate is for all of us. So I just thought about what are the top trends that I think may be game changing in the coming next 1 decade. And to my mind, decarbonization with net zero, and perhaps a climate positive movement is what would be a game changer for all of us in our lifetimes, and hopefully would have a positive impact on the planet itself. The second key trend that I think would be a watch out for, which one of the earlier speakers have already spoken about, is ESG. And I come from the private sector. I've been a practitioner of sustainability and communications. I've worked in the social enterprise sector as well. I've seen different sides of the ESG, not just as a trend, but as a practitioner. And I know with the kind of pressures that are there on not just us from the investment community, but also the Gen Z, the Gen Alpha, it is not something that we can just brush under the carpet. These are people who are asking us and demanding us to drive change in our lifetime. So therefore, I'm very, very hopeful again that consumer awareness and the sense of activism is what would lead to desirable results and greater innovations in the field of sustainability, which also gets demonstrated by a lot of people who are winning the awards today. And then the third trend, to my mind, is on digital transformation, the newer business models, leaner supply chain, the role of artificial intelligence within sustainability would be a watch out for. So perhaps in the coming few years, the people who win Global Sustainability Award would be champions of change that we would see as we walk the talk. Inclusion agenda is the fourth one that I want to point out, where we know for a fact that corporates, governments, nations, we are all talking about how to be more inclusive, not just inclusion in terms of women, people with disability, but biodiversity, looking at where can we actually have the inclusion agenda leading to a positive change. I work a lot with communities myself. I work in Unilever, and I know that my ears are constantly to the ground, because what can be carbon neutral for one part of the world, for the other part of the world, it's the first time that the energy, they might be climbing on the energy ladder. And therefore, the equity that comes with the inclusion ambit becomes extremely critical in this entire agenda as well. And therefore, the role of the governments. I'm pretty sure that with tighter government regulations, with the changing paradigm in the world, looking at less water, cleaner air, respecting the Earth's carrying capacity for agriculture, and partnerships for multi-sectoral changes, I think these would be very interesting for us to look at in the coming few years. And finally, the last thing, which one of the previous speakers has already spoken about, and I cannot emphasize more on it, is the advent of sustainable consumption, where the responsibility ultimately lies with each one of us, while the governments, the corporates, and the civil society does what it must do. So to my mind, more of electric vehicles, newer food systems, changes in sustainable fashion, trends with global travel, and the rest of the changes that may happen in the globe would be actually enabling us to pole vault the paradigm shift that we want to make in the realm of sustainability. And none of these things can happen till the time we don't have the passion to sustain this, to bring the best version of ourselves, to have the best version of the planet. And that's what perhaps is representative of all the winners in this Global Sustainability Awards. So many congratulations to everyone. Thanks so much, Santosh and Aparna and the entire team for having me here. And I look forward to hearing some more very interesting thoughts and conversations from the other speakers. Namaste.
Thank you so much, Ms. Kanika, for those great words of inspiration. And thank you so much for joining us today and supporting us always. Next, we have with